they might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Ahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Why is everybody saying that? Like, every single person is like, don't worry, I'm not very good at this thing, or I suck at this, but and then they turn out being amazing. Like, what are you talking about? You're not very good. Shut up. You're great at this. What do you mean? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already... What does that say? Already, it's hard for me to read it when it's in my lap, so bear with me here. Where was it? But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Interesting. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timely timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. My cheek was itchy. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and get with the flow. Go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Natsuki smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I knew that. I just meant the language, I guess. I gotta hold it with my other hand. Give my arm a rest. I guess I'm holding it too hard or something. I don't know. But I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I literally didn't. Thanks, but it literally didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Humph. If I were looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Queen Zena did too. Don't bring me into this. I didn't do it. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, everyone. No. And Queen Zena liked my poem too, you know. Why are we bringing me into this? That's not cool. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Queen Zena appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh, snap. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Oh dear, the music. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh dear. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Queen Zena started showing up. Oh damn. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Oh dear, I don't like this. I don't like fighting, guys. Me neither. Suddenly, both girls turn toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Queen Zena. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all what's that word? Convoluted for no reason. The meaning should just... You're not helping. Quit. Stop. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Queen Zena. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effective. Oh, dear. Excuse me. Avoiding them is not only these words, man. Unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. I struggled with that word for a minute. You understand that, right, Queen Zena? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. So that we can come back to it and pick a different option. But for now, I'm gonna go with the safe option, which is help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glances at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Stop, dude. I get it. I'll let you out in a minute, okay? How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Queen Senna. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Will you shut up for a minute? You wanted in here in the first place. Yeah, you wanted in here in the first place. I just shut the door so I could do stuff. You're the one that you quit. I love you, you silly dog. Can you wait a few more minutes? Just a few more minutes. That's all I need is a few more minutes. You crack me up, you silly dog. You know that? Okay, enough. Stop! Ow, you're on my knee. Get off. Get off my knee. Get off my knee. Get off my knee. Oh, shoot. Get off my knee. My knees are already in pain enough. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give me so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in my head. Dude, you're not helping. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Okay then. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Me neither. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to either. I'm not good with conflict. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to whatever that word was. I didn't catch it. Stop! Dude, you're irritating the crap out of me. Lay down! Or sit, that works too. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Shut up for a minute, dude, please. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Queen Zena, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. Dude, I'm almost done if you give me a few minutes. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Queen Zena, ready to walk home? Yeah, sure, let's go. Hee hee hee. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion. That's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Will you stop? Phew. You know, Queen Zena, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. Shut up. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Yes, stop it. Stop it. Stupid little teenage brain, stop it. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, and that's why I'm gonna end it here. Thanks everyone. Vampire Queen out.